First Alert Weather is brought to you by the Medical Center.
So far, it's just been a mostly cloudy day. We've had a few periods of filtered sunshine breaking through, but so far no rain. But there's a weak disturbance passing through that's causing the cloud cover, and eventually you may find a sprinkle or two passing by. As we look at First Alert Live Doppler radar, pretty quiet, 55 degrees as things have warmed up here over the last 24 hours thanks to a more southerly wind flow. As we check out temperatures across the Mesonet network, everybody now equally in the 50s. Now this morning we had kind of a division from north to south as a warm front was lifting northward just across the Ohio River. We had some of the readings that you're seeing up in Hardinsburg, Calhoun, E-Town, Hodgenville were in the mid and upper 30s this morning, but you have warmed nicely into the low 50s, while the southern half of southern Kentucky was more into the upper 40s. So everybody's warming up pretty evenly now, and the next couple of days will be trending warmer than average or about average or a little bit warmer than that before everything comes crashing back down toward the weekend, as I'll show you in a minute. Right now, the live view, as we were talking about, this is exit 22, I-65 from the Sleep Inn at Scottsville Road and right there in front of Cumberland Trace and the Greenwood exit. We're seeing that overcast sky at the moment, but still no rain being reported anywhere. 55, the current temperature reading here in Bowling Green with a south wind at 6. Still a somewhat dry atmosphere at the surface, and the pressure is falling. As we check some of the weather cams, we go west to Greenville. There's Muhlenberg County, and starting out at 54, or the current temperature at midday 54. A little bit of sun trying to break through the clouds. You started with a low of 41 there this morning. Here's Munfordville in Hart County, 54 degrees currently. You started with a low of 42. Then we head north to Litchfield in Grayson County, 53 after starting at a cool 36 degrees early this morning. There's Mammoth Cave National Park at 55. It's 54 at the airport at this hour. 40s, 50s, near 60-degree readings south of that boundary. North of it, temperatures across the Great Lakes into the low 40s, mid 40s in some cases. Right now, we're pacing 6 degrees warmer than we were at midday yesterday. The radar pretty quiet over Kentucky. We've got a little bit of light shower activity down across Dixie, and then these are rain and snow showers mixed, where the temperatures are just above freezing, everything mostly in the form of rain as that warm air boundary is lifting northward now into the Great Lakes. For us, mostly cloudy for the rest of today. Maybe a passing sprinkle is possible overnight tonight with that little piece of energy still in the atmosphere. Maybe a little patchy drizzle late tonight, early tomorrow morning. But temperatures will remain warm with that southerly wind flow. Tomorrow afternoon, we may find just a passing shower, only about a 20% chance of a shower. And the next few days, you can notice here that southerly flow. These isobars are equal lines of pressure indicating a nice southerly wind flow coming in here. But you also notice this. This is the next Arctic front that is going to impact our weather. In fact, over much of the plains, the Ohio Valley, the Tennessee Valley. We'll have to wait until we get a little bit closer to this event to really pin down what we think is going to happen. Right now, it's just a big question mark. We're going to have some Gulf moisture, lots of cold Arctic air coming in, and the timing and the track, and of course the temperature, will have everything to do with what kind of precipitation we end up starting late Friday afternoon into Friday night. It could be a little tricky around here. We know before that time, everything looks to be in the form of rain, and some of the rain could even be heavy at times. Mostly cloudy, just a sprinkle this afternoon, a high of 56. For tonight, a milder 48 with some patchy drizzle. Tomorrow, we'll make it back to a breezy 63. Late day shower possible. Same goes for Wednesday at 66. Then the first shot of colder air comes in. Rain, some of it heavy on Thursday at 54. But the concern is Friday as the much colder air comes in. Will it mix to or change to something more wintry? We'll keep an eye on it. Shane will have more on this 7-day forecast coming up tonight at 5, 6, and 10. We'll be back in just a minute.